Apparently Phillip Schofield is a changed man. We would insert a laugh here, but our AI voice is feeling a bit stiff today. We will chastise him later. News just in today comes from so-called body language expert Judi James, who has reported that the shamed star is getting back to himself. Oh. Where have we heard that one before? Teflon Holly Willoughby ring any bells? After a sockless Phillip Schofield and his poor defenseless vape have been pictured in public for the first time in a month, body language expert Judi James feels that the controversy is not only taking a toll on his emotions and mental health, but also his appearance after he admitted to losing a substantial amount of weight amid the turmoil of his career ending. There are deep furrows etched on his forehead and deep grooves down either side of his mouth, Judi shared. His face looks jowly from side view, but that's possibly a result of the weight he said he had dropped since the drama started. But otherwise Schofield looks tanned and relatively relaxed here, like a man who has taken what must be his first break from work in several decades. Although Phillip looked like a shell of himself during his BBC Tell-All interview, it appears that he is slowly getting back to himself, with Judi predicting that he is in a more good-humoured mood around his beloved mum, who has been a pillar of support to him throughout the past 2 months. We're so used to seeing the signature Schofield perky smile on our screens that an unsmiling Phillip does look dramatically dour, but, despite the lip clamp, his one raised brow and the micro-curve of his lips suggests a good-humoured response to the person he is with, Judi explained. There's no sign of tension in his shoulders or his legs, but, in a nod to his previously busy professional lifestyle, he seems to be clutching his phone, keys and what looks like the ever-present vape we saw him using in his interviews, all in the one hand. It comes after Phillip gave a series of bombshell interviews, where he discussed the impact the backlash to his affair admission had on his mental health. The presenter said, "I do not know a time I will be able to walk out of the door. I don't have any spirit. My friends tell me, it will get better. It won't. Not now. Not this one." Blinkerhole has noticed that Phillip and his beloved mum seem to be getting papped by very strategically placed photographers a lot these days. Let's hope that this isn't another sympathy card trick being played. It has to be said that it looks to be working on the surface, with every man and his dog coming out of the woodwork offering him defense and support and doing their utmost to persuade us to move along now. Nothing to see here. But wait, what about his runner ex? What is he going through? What has he been through? How is all of this affecting him? Well, it looks like we may be finding that out, and for Phillip Schofield, the "poor me" act may find that it has a short shelf life. With the revelation that Schofield's young ex is about to have his say as part of ITV's external investigation into the scandal, could the nature of his relationship with the This Morning host be revealed in more detail, and could ITV boss Dame Caroline McCall be caught in a lie? She has already told MPs that the young man, who is now in his 20s, was quizzed 12 times by bosses looking into rumors of the relationship. But sources close to him say he was never actually asked about it, and they predict that the upcoming inquiry will finally give him a chance to give his side of the story. One source said, ITV have kept in touch with the man and there will be a very thorough investigation, where many people close to the situation will be asked questions. It could most definitely lead to some difficult reading for ITV's bosses if it turns out that he says he wasn't asked about the relationship 12 times. ITV bosses are said to be now desperately trying to save the show, which was formerly described as the jewel in ITV's crown. Discussions are taking place to plan an overhaul of the once popular program after ratings slipped to just over 500,000. Executives are considering expanding the presenting team and bringing in fresh faces who they hope will attract new viewers. But attempts to introduce a similar refresh of the top team have proved difficult, with both This Morning's aubergine editor Martin Frizzell and ITV's head of daytime Emma Gormley refusing to quit their jobs. One source said, Emma is holding meetings telling her staff that she ain't going nowhere, and she really seems to mean it. Martin won't budge either, despite many of his staff on This Morning really wanting him to leave. They are desperate to save the show. They don't want to lose the This Morning brand, as it is so long-standing and until very recently has been scandal-free, but they know there needs to be changes to regain the viewers' trust again. Teflon Holly Willoughby, 42, has no plans to quit but will be renegotiating her contract over the summer months. Oh, of course she will, made of steel that one. Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the blinker hole. For entertainment purposes only.